Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Worst Game Awards. Here's your host, Spartan. I'm the host, bitch. No one steals my job. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Look, you know this video is all about, so let's just get into it. Make sure to like and subscribe or your balls will fall.
And we don't want that, now do we?
2024 was a sensation in video game industry, where a poker game was nominated Game of the Year, a monkey was released from China, and a literal TV won Game of the Year. But those are not fun. Instead, these games were so bad that it is fun to bitch about them. And if you are wondering why I'm also pasting my face in these videos, just know that I'm so pissed at these games that I just don't want to show my face. Just be happy about it and like this video if you want to see something like this again. Let's first get rid of the honorary mentions. Hi-Fi Rush. What? Why are you looking at me like that? The numbers and Microsoft executives, it's their saying. Why else would they shut down the studio if the game wasn't bad? That's the only logical conclusion. I mean, I know it got a 87 Metacritic, but we all know those journalists are prostitutes who sell their opinions for bread money. I will talk about that game extensively. Who cares if everyone loved it? Everyone likes Obama.
But did he do well?
I bet Microsoft had to pay for these gamers to buy this game even. Now, do you see why this accursed studio was shut down? I don't know why Krafton bought the IP. This is just a money-burning franchise when the Microsoft that makes 198 million daily, by the way, says this is a bad game. You know something's up. But hey, I'm only the messenger, so get your hate comments and guns away from me. And let's get back to the actual list that I prepared for you guys. And at number 6, we have Shitborn, or as Steam would like to call it, Dustborn, because it burned to dust so much faster than California. By the way, you have my condolences and stay safe out there, people. Now, you don't know what this game is? Then fuck you. Now you get to share this pain with me. This game wanted to be the next Hi-Fi Rush so badly that it forgot all the elements that made Hi-Fi Rush so popular. The reason this is number 6 is that it had solid art style and a premise that was interesting. But this game died so fast and harder than my love life and wallet. What? A new Sue Storm costume came out? Folks, excuse me, I have an urgent matter to attend to. Anyway, as I was saying, this game is dead and forgotten, but why, I wonder? The art style was cool though. Oh, it's that type of game. Hey, at least the story is good. Oh, it's that type of game. At least the songs are good.
We walk among you. We're right behind you.
Oh, it's that type of... At least the powers were... Oh, it's that type. The combat... Oh, yeah, this game was trashed through and through. This game was funded by the Norwegian government, by the way. Oh, and with a $1.5 million of tax money, baby. God bless tax evasion. And that shows you that you too should teach your children the ways of tax evasion for their bright future. So make sure to call us when your child needs it, and your child too can evade taxes and stop these evil beings from coming to existence. Isn't that right, Sony? Yeah, it's your turn now, so let's talk about you always ruining your successful online services for a few pennies. At number 5, we have Helldivers 2 from March to September. Now, you see, Arrowhead and Helldivers 2 were a sensation in the live service industry and became a role model on how battle passes and monetization is done correctly. So Sony, seeing all those success, they just decided we need to make sure this game falls to the ground. Like, we can't have that. So they decided to ban 180 inferior countries, mine included, by the way. Comment your own inferior country down below. And then Arrowhead decided we should nerf all the guns people enjoy, and then call it a day. But hey, when they saw the numbers and bank accounts free falling just like mine, they undid all these nerfings and released a fantastic new update. But hey, I'm still banned, so you fuckers can save democracy all you want, but I can rest easy knowing the future of this game is in the right hands. God fucking damn it. Where do you think you're going, boy? I didn't forget your other fuck up this year. You thought now that Overwatch is dead, you can easily take the hero shooter throne, huh? Well, too bad for you. No one wanted to play this fat, guy that resembles my dead third aunt's cousin. Sitting on number 4, we have, let's be real, Conquer was a flop right from the start. When you give a 12-minute time for this game in your state of the play, that is, by the way, 45 minutes long, you know there are begging players to play this garbage. Even in your closed beta, it did terrible. And here's the thought, Sony. Maybe if the heroes were a bit more, let's say, heroic, and did not look like homeless people, then the game would sell like hell. Allow me to bring you a research material for your study. That way you will not lose $400 million and your game wouldn't die in a week and everyone would refund it. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? No need to thank me. Now, what did we learn, kids? Is that cool, powerful, sexy heroes make a game, and Sonic the Hedgehog in a purple costume breaks a game and destroys our franchise before it even became a franchise. By the way, speaking of destroying a franchise, let's talk about how this company destroyed its own franchise with their own hands. For at number 3, we have the Mass Effect 4 from BioWare. This game was so trash that it destroyed the franchise complete. Oh wait, sorry, this is a review for BioWare's next game, so I will save this section for when the game comes out and it destroys that franchise. So let's talk about the other franchise that is dead now, Dragon Age, and lo and behold, the killer is Dragon Age the Veilguard. This dog shit had been kicked and nuked thoroughly on the internet for being filled with political thoughts, agendas, and that is not funny. What is funny is that BioWare took inspiration from Assassin's Creed, that is super successful, by the way, for their combat system, forgot the RPG mechanics, forgot the choices and dialogue options that changed the game completely, forgot to create good characters and stories and overall, forgot what a Dragon Age even is. Yeah. That is really crazy, right? They created their own game and then added the Dragon Age name for it to sell more. And who would have thought that this genius idea would have failed? I mean, can you blame the players for their outrage? You presented a hollow version of Dragon Age that had no DNA of its predecessors, and your characters in a middle-age era had topics that are not even fully known in this day and age.
So, I'm non-binary.
Huh?
Like Tosh, I don't know why she is written. What? Officer, I don't understand. If it's about the tax division, I swear I won't do it again.
You are under arrest for misgendering Tosh.
I don't understand.
Don't you know she's non-binary? She hates the idea of being a woman, and you will have to do squads if you misgender her, but she is free to insult others and demotivate the sacred positions of females and how important they are in this world. Don't you understand?
Officer, may I interest you in a real woman?
What are you trying to do?
Real woman.
Are you trying to bribe the agents of the law?
Real woman.
Know that whatever you are offering will not change your...
Real woman.
I will not surrender to this
Mods included as a bonus.
Alright, nothing is wrong here. False alarm, false alarm. Move on.
Anyway, as I was saying, whatever this fucking alien identifies as is the most obnoxious character that makes this thing's death so much more funnier. By the way, you can also do this for all the characters, and it is by far the only positive things in this game. And the uninstall and refund button, oof, the sound that it makes, it's so good. I mean, Satan must have been on coke or something when he was drawing these characters. Otherwise, how can you explain these fiendish, horrifying characters that haunt my dream to this day? You know this game is bad when Dustborn has better choices and character relations, and by God, you know you could be a total jerk in this game more than you are. BioWare, woo! You should really take inspiration from this masterpiece. God damn, that is some genius idea that I've never seen before. Now, I do not need to talk about the budget cuts, but that is the job of Father Flicazoid, and as he preaches in the church with his busty nuns. And you want to know who is sitting in those chairs listening? Then it's me, cleansing my soul from these foul demonic beings of this game. There is a reason why God banned greed and sloth, for that is the sin of this game. Now my soul can rest in peace, knowing no such foul demonic game will ever come out to haunt me. That is until Mass Effect 4. Yes, 4, not 5. Andromeda was not a Mass Effect game. It was dog shit. Okay, let's move on to the next before I lose my sanity. At number 2, we have, hang on a second. Something isn't right here. Alright, folks, hold on. I have to ask the higher-ups about this. Yo, boss. What? Something is wrong with this list. It says Ubisoft for number 2. Yeah, that's true. They make dog shit games this entire year. I mean, isn't that their whole thing? Yeah, but this time they decided to make 2 NFT games, and one of them had Rayman doing coke from a cowgirl's ass. Like a cow or a literal human, like cowgirl. Like, from the ass and nothing but the ass. The ass and nothing but the ass. Damn. Hey, can we have that research? Already been doing that. My man. At number 2, we have the entire yearly catalog of Ubisoft poop. Starting with the quadruple A that the world was not prepared for. That, by the way, started as a Black Flags DLC and costed more than $200 freaking dollars. And is played like a mobile game. My brothers, let me tell you, we were not ready for this masterpiece of a game. This quadruple A game that we don't own, by the way. We are still in our honeymoon phase where we like fun things and do fun stuff instead of buying all the shit that is in this game and basically pay to win in this game. And to learn how to manage our ship's stamina. What a true innovation. Truly a game ahead of its time. The future will look brightly and fondly to this game as a revolutionary game that came out in a time that we were not prepared and did not appreciate. We learned so many new things from Skull and Bones, just like how we learned that fists beat lasers and destroy empires. That's right, folks. I mean, look at the expert as she's easily killing an armed, military trained, highly shielded, and fully equipped with more armor that to withstand lasers with a bitch slap in the head. I mean, I know that jawline was there for a reason. Come on, you could see it. That shows that she did not skip face day and her hands were fists of God. Fuck you, Jedi. Step away and let the real boys take care of the Empire for you. Alright, to be honest with you, I have no joke for this one. This game was just meh and meh throughout. And that X-Defined is also the same. Is, by the way, that is getting shut down. It was the same. Good attempt, but didn't stick the landing. Ubisoft's one good game was not even heard about, and their remake projects are taking more time than my dad coming back from buying milk. Ubisoft just surrender. Just like Sun Tzu once said, when stocks fall, China takes. So let it go, you French maniacs. And maybe Tencent can actually save Assassin's Creed. But if there is one company that I will never forgive, that I wish them the same that happened with Volition, for they took a franchise and a character that we played and known throughout the years and they killed him in the most disrespectful ways. And no, I'm not talking about Joel. You know who I was talking about. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. But to be honest with y'all, this mostly pains me that this garbage ass of an epileptic game was the last act and role of the legendary Kevin Conroy. And this game was not the send-off that this legend and Batman deserve. The Batman, our Batman from the Arkham series, that was killed not on a fight, not in a struggle to save the world, and not because his enemies were better than him. No, he died to a bunch of freaking morons and to a bitch and a lesser version of Harley in a park on a fucking park bench, while also giving the most shittiest dialogue in history. And you know what they did next? They just left him there to rot. They had the balls and audacity to say that all the Justice League that you killed were clones. Brother, what? I looked away from your shitty story and how you killed all the Justice League. I looked away from your eye-torturing gameplay that still teaches me how to throw a garbage-ass grenade at the end of the game. I looked away from your greedy scam of a battle pass, and I certainly forgive you for giving a Joker that was completely not a Joker, and the bitch of Deadshot that didn't belong to that universe, and the fact that you thought you knew better than DC and create this Hulk, Mrs. or whatever of Freeze, and oh, Deathstroke was just there chilling. But what I do not forgive and will never forgive is the fact that you think just because you brought them back in the most cash-grabbing, bullshittiest move of all time can erase your sins, then you are mistaken, my friend. I will never get the disrespect that you showed Batman and this legendary voice actor. And by God, I do say, fuck you, Rocksteady. I hereby recommend all of you to prepare your resume when your studio shuts down. I hope Warner Brothers have learned from this mistake. I will never try to create another live.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Well, I guess this could happen. But hey, that's just the way it is, right? Just like how easy liking this video and subscribing to this channel is, because none of us want to see your balls fall. And this will support me due to the immense editing that this took. Anyway, like this video if you want to another video like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll pour bleach into my eyes so I could no longer see these games. Take care and bye.